this man and seduce him. And
So, hi everybody, it's Princess Ariel, your local trans woman. Um, I wanted to know if you guys have seen the latest trend in people that have money grifting to get more coins, while the rest of us are broke and struggling and losing our jobs because people voted for the orange man. And these same people with the same types of animosity and anger towards the LGBTQ trans community and trying to divide and conquer, everybody knows it's a grift. I'm speaking directly to all of those black cis straight ladies that's down in the comments saying that they're being erased. Please explain to me how someone else's breathing air is affecting you breathing air, other than the fact it's got to do with you being jealous, envious. It's got to be with some deep seated hatred within yourself that's eating you up about the existence of other people's lives because maybe you don't agree with it. Just be honest with yourself. If you don't like gay people or you don't like trans people, don't lie and say, I don't have a problem with them and they're my friends and they agree with me. That ain't gonna cut it, because what the words is coming out of your mouth, what your lips are saying, you as an individual, when your fingers are sitting behind your telephone and you're typing in that hatred and that vitriol to somebody who has done absolutely nothing to you. And the idea that you are fighting over guys who have admitted on film, on these phones, that they don't wash in between their ass. Ma'am, do you know what kind of diseases are down between their legs? And you're talking about fighting over these men, that somebody's taking these men from you? When I worked in retail, when I had a retail job, I saw African American men, all of them, the same ones y'all date, with other races of women. I didn't see any of them with any trans women of color, especially black ones, darkies like me, big backs like myself. They definitely weren't looking in my direction, but they definitely was with every other race of women. But you ain't ready to have that conversation. I bet you ain't, you know. But you're sitting here listening to a fool who says she's a professional of some sort. I would be scared to leave her with my child. But go right ahead. Her angry and her vitriol towards T.S. Madison, saying that she's dating these different types of men, as if she knows what the inner workings is with all these trans women. Do you not realize that there are trans women out here who date other women? Hell, it was a surprise to me too. Hell, some of them be dating each other. So while you guys are over here squabbling over men who have admitted that they don't wash between their legs because they think that washing in their butt crack is gay, so they just leave that area of their body unclean. Do you think that you getting, like, fighting over them and having a relationship with them is clean for your body? Like, you're gonna have to go to the doctor, ma'am, and get yourself checked out. All you ones down in that comment section of that video need to go and get on prep immediately and make sure you get all the personal hygiene that you can get to keep yourself safe, because I don't know what you're battling over these guys for, why you're so angry over what these rich narcissist women are doing, because Nene Leaks is the one who is fueling that, and it's a grift. Don't you guys know what a grift is? You see it every day. You voted for a grift, some of you, and that's what you're getting, a grift. Do you remember Dave Chappelle? He grifted with the trans Netflix deal he had with the trans live stand-up comedy thing he did, and calling himself a TERF. And a lot of you are probably TERFs. But you need to look that up and figure that out for yourselves. You don't like to be labeled cis women. You don't want to be called heterosexual. You don't want to be called female. You don't know what the hell you want to be called, some of y'all. But it's a grift. Jess Hilarious from The Breakfast Club and the entire crew over there, they're grifting every time they open their mouths and say something about transgender women. You collect a check by dogging on African American trans women. You continue to divide us as a people. You ain't gonna never take away my dark skin and my blackness and my mom and my dad. You're gonna never erase me. Ever. I'm here for good. I don't give a damn. So it's a grift. You're just making a coin. Know what you're doing. You're making a coin. Every time you say something toxic and crazy and you just throw it out there. And every time that you say straight, cis black men are gay for dating trans women, you further push them away from their ideas of who and what they want to do with their own body. You're telling men who they can date, who they can't date, what they can and what they can't. And every day I step outside my door, I see black men with other races of women, and they with anybody but y'all. You same girls down in them comment sections. Same lady who's sitting here on here talking about she's some kind of clinical psychologist and she knows all the different levels of the types of men. You further telling African American men what they can and cannot do with their own body. You have a government telling you what you can and can't do with your own body, but somehow you seem to think a trans woman is a bigger threat to you. Did I, as a trans woman, run down there and pull the lever for the orange man? No, I didn't. I voted for the woman. How many of you even participated in the voting process? I bet half of you did it. But you somehow think that getting on your comment section and trashing T.S. Madison is going to stop her bag. I think that lady that's on it is just jealous because she don't have that money. But keep grifting and talking bad about trans people, and you'll get a little coin. Because I think there's enough of y'all out there that will support stupid. And I don't know what are you gonna do with the money when you get it? That's my question. What are you so desperate about that you would say things about people that you don't know nothing about and you don't know the subject matter at all? Like you're so lost. But if you ever want to have a conversation with me, I can tell you about my dating experience. And it ain't nothing like T.S. Madison's. We're two different people. And you have to understand that not all people are the same. We as black people, we ain't even together on nothing. So I don't understand how you guys sit here and just say the most craziest stuff out of your mouth just to get a coin. I understand that it's, that's just what it is. Because we keep seeing it happen over and over again. You see that lady, the Harry Potter lady, J.K. Rowling, she's a billionaire all over again. She's a billionaire, look like twice now. And all she can talk about is trans women aren't real women. That's her whole entire thought. With all that money she got, her brain is stuck. Her little brain is like trans. It's driving her crazy. With all of her success and everything, all that money, she can't do nothing with it because every time she tweets, it's anti-transness. And you have to say to yourself, what am I getting out of this? Am I going to be a billionaire if I just say horrible things about people and make stuff up? Because that's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing, lying and making stuff up, accusing people of stuff that you don't even know if they're doing it or not doing it, or if they're doing it at all. Hold on. I'm getting interrupted by the zoo crew. So I'm going to cut it short because I got to go see what's going on. But like, share, leave a comment if you agree that all of this is a grift. Let me know what you think. Bye.